Hello, greetings, salutations, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you. I hope it's a fantastic whatever time it is. I am ThatTaffer, and this is Daggerfall. It's going to be my first episode of my first Let's Play, of my first video. There's a whole lot of firsts here for me, and I know that you may very well be my first and possibly only viewer, and for that, I thank you. So, I'm finally sitting down. It's been a long week. I've been trying to do this for a long time. I've got my coffee, I've got my water, and I've got no excuses. So, let's go ahead and get started with our first video. This is a game that is near and dear to my heart. I played it when I was a little kid, a long time ago, and it's been calling to me. It's been calling to me. I've been looking for an open world RPG, and I thought, why not get back to my roots? I've been trying to play through Dragon's Dogma and stuff like that, but it just hasn't particularly caught my interest, at least in a way that I could enthusiastically speak about it. Well, now, here we are. Okay, but you know what? You don't care about that. You just want to see some gameplay, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. Gotta edit that in post. I've been thinking about what I want to do, and usually I go for an Argonian thief, but I'm feeling that we're going to do something different today. So we're going to go with a Nord. So let's go ahead with that. We're going to be a Nord. It'll be a male. And I'm going to choose the class. Because the other way, answering the questions is interesting, but it's time consuming, and it usually doesn't give me something that I want to be. So I'm thinking either a warrior or a knight. Let's see what the warrior can do. Warriors are those most heavily trained in the arts of combat and warfare. They are adept at the use of many weapons and are often heavily armored. The skills most important to a warrior are axe, long blade, blunt weapon, hand-to-hand archery, and short blade. Sure, why not? This sounds good to me. Let's choose this career path. Okay, I am most fond of using. I love long blades, and let's say he just wants to do it for the fun of it. Which of the following skills have you been studying the longest? Climbing, jumping, backstabbing. Let's do critical striking. Yeah, critical striking. As a child, your nickname was Rabbit, Guppy, Quicksilver, Scrapper, or Monkey. Monkey! You were loaned and later... Sorry, I keep bumping the microphone. You were loaned and later allowed to keep a cuirass. Let's start with a Dai Katana. Let's do that. What god, if any, do you worship? Oh, Akatosh, because he's used heavily in Oblivion. You have the most trouble resisting poison, staying awake and alert, getting along with others, avoiding diseases, resisting magic spells, fighting and parrying. Let's do resisting poisons. After a few months' work, you have 100 gold pieces. You are friendlier than most with the simple giants, the primitive centaur. Let's do the mischievous imps. I don't think this actually matters. Scrounging through an alley, you came upon... Can the amulet be enchanted, I wonder? Let's choose the amulet. You spend any free time you have training with Longblade. You are intimate friends with a warrior. And none of my standing has changed with the following people. His name is going to be Dredgevere. And no, that is not going to be his face. Let's go for something like Grizzled Old Man if they have one. Don't really have one. Well, I guess this sort of drunken looking bastard will do just fine. So let's, the intelligence could use well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that back down because I'm not going to use any spells. Our strength is good. Our endurance could stand to be a little bit higher. Ooh, our speed is suffering too. Let's get that up to 50. Alright, and okay. And, excuse me. Oh, my God, excuse me. Hopefully I took that out. Alright, we'll bump this up. Hand-to-hand archery. I want to try archery. I've never really tried that in this game before. And we'll do climbing, jumping, dodging. Jumping is definitely a big one. And climbing I can just sort of grind out. We'll do, let's do high reflexes. Okay. I'm actually going to change that name. Why did I go with Dredgevere when I can go with Taffer? Okay. Oof. We're going to skip this because the videos don't work well. Well, we'll do this one. This is a good one. Let's watch.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
I always loved that intro. You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Lyak Bay with like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning waters to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of this cave after all. Once free of this cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. No. And this, my friends, in case you weren't keenly aware, is Daggerfall. I already rebounded the controls earlier. I don't remember all of them. Let's go ahead and... Oops. What is it? Tab, enter, I, no. Q, E, space. Other, enter. Okay. Of course, it's the enter that's under my microphone that activates the cursor. Let's go ahead and equip our katana. Oh my god, little surly bastard. I love him. And let's go ahead and begin traversing the dungeon. I should save. I was going to do a Let's Play earlier, like I said, with the Argonian Thief, but I decided against it. So we're going to save over that. And begin our quest to do. So used to modern controls, keep pressing E. E is equip. Wow. That's a lot different. Oh, again, a lot different than the Thief. I wonder if I should explore this Privateer's Hold thoroughly. Or if I should just try to get out of it and get into the big wide world. I think I'll just try to get out of it. And I'll just kind of zoom through here. And I can't fight the imps anyways, actually, because I've only got, So the thing is, in this dungeon, there are imps. And the imps are, I believe, immune to all weaponry below the tier of silver. In Daggerfall, and I think for a couple enemies in the future games, I'm not sure, the material of the weapon that you are using actually matters pretty significantly depending on the enemy that you're fighting out. Imps and other certain magical creatures are immune to are immune to anything like your standard non-magical ores like iron, steel, stuff like that. But if you use silver, then you can actually damage them. The thief I had her started out with an ebony dagger. That's something that you can get at the start of the game by answering those questionnaires properly. I chose the katana because it matched the character more. I'm sort of envisioning like this sort of two-hander warrior type. Although sword and board is a favorite of mine as well. Quick work of that archer. Okay. Always enjoyed the music in this game. Puts a nostalgic tear in my eye. Alright. Let's see if I remember this properly. Go through here. There's a bat over here. And then we go this way? Yes. I believe if I hang around, I'll have to fight some warriors. I don't really feel like doing that. Yep, the door just opened. So we'll head up here. And then we just need to hook a mean left. I think there's a rat up here. And there's actually a pretty strong chance that I'm going to die to this imp, so I will save here. And then we'll push forward. And then we'll begin the game in earnest and actually play it seriously, as if it matters. Because it does. Okay, alright, get out of here. I don't remember how to sprint. And here we are. My first open world experience. Daggerfall. Let's take a look at the world map, shall we? For those of you who aren't aware, I believe that pretty much no game has a map as large as Daggerfall's. Not that that means much. Kind of like Elite Dangerous, you have this huge space to play, and not a whole lot to do in it. It's a pretty shallow sandbox. At the time it felt revolutionary, now it just feels like filler, and I think that's why they went the direction that they did in future games. But if we take a look here, you'll see that we were just in Privateer's Hold, and to the south of us is Galthway Garden, which is where we're going to head first, so that we can rest and maybe find some quests. We can sort the map out by different types of locales. For instance, I can sort by dungeons, and we can see all the dungeons that I have known to me. We can sort by towns and see all the towns. I believe the brighter the dot, yeah, the brighter the dot, the larger the town. So, Galthway Garden is large enough. Burgley is kind of small. But we want to go with Galthway Garden because I know it has some, I believe it has a tavern. We'll camp out. Put the weapon away. If I remember correctly, it's actually, the map is, it's not actually randomly generated. Yeah, no, this is the exact same layout that I had last time I played, so the game is not randomly generated at all. So we're gonna go northeast, northwest, and see if we can't find ourselves our first quest. God, this music. I mean, the graphics are atrocious. The gameplay is shallow. But the atmosphere. They nailed that atmosphere. Alright, let's see if we can find anything of worth in here. This house has nothing of value. Is this not the tavern? Oops. So we need to go southwest. There's the tavern. What the heck? Oh, whatever. Daggerfall being Daggerfall. Alright. Let's give him a talk. No, no quests. What about you? Nope. Hello. Nothing. Alright, well. Since they haven't got anything for me. Well, I guess let's see if there's any jobs in town. So we'll go, we'll talk. looking for work. He usually has work over at the first class supply store. Okay, well, where is the first class supply store? South. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to take a look south. Look at this. Everybody else is playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I get to play the true open world RPG, Daggerfall. God, I wish I had Kingdom Come Deliverance. That'll probably be actually one of my next playthroughs. I've been wanting to do that game. I've been wanting to play it just on my own time, of course. I'm not a Let's Player. This is my first Let's Play. I'm acting like I'm an established personality. I'm not. But, it's a game that I've been wanting to play, but I want to wait until they iron out the bugs. I've heard that there's some pretty atrocious bugs in the game. I'm not even worried about the save system or any of that nonsense. I think that's just... That's the developer's choice. I respect that, but things like not being able to climb the stairs, things like conversations taking 5 to 10 seconds to load. Nah, I'm not about that. Wonder if this is where I need to be. I don't have time for your type. This is starting to get a little bit too real. Alright, well, let's, oh my god. I need to... Okay, I'm not used to how quickly this, mouse is moving. At all. In the least. Alright, let's try this one. Do you have a quest for me? No? Okay. Hey, I'll see you later. See you later. Okay, residence. Okay, there was another store here. Right there. There it is. I wonder if that's the fine supply store. Did I? Superior General Store, and this one is... Where's the I icon? F1? F2? F3? Okay, that's not how that works, apparently. Oh, no, I pressed space. I'm clicking on it with the mouse like that's supposed to do something. What a fool I am. Residence. Other residents. A citizen. A residence. Another residence. Residence. The Bank of Daggerfall, and it is closed. Well, damn. Perhaps it is this way, then. What riveting gameplay. What an amazing first choice I have made for my Let's Play. Dr. Wow, that was a cat, wasn't it? First class supply store. That little hut? Really? Oh, man. No, not steel. Well... Rusty relics lie wherever they were last tossed. All the wares show cracks and chips of shoddy workmanship. A mouse scampers over your feet before burrowing into a nearby sack. Welcome to the first class supply store. Hey. Perhaps he'd be the right choice for an employment I've got in mind. A competitor of mine has usurped a contract of mine and has entered into an illegal, or at least immoral, trading relationship. I want to correct this situation and send a message to discourage Belladonna Masterly's further encroachments. This might mean that someone will have to crush a few skulls. Would 128 gold pieces entice you into this employment? Well, I don't mind crushing skulls, and I do need the money, so yes. Great. Belladonna Masterly has a store in Ortail called the Old Supply Store, and in it is an elm that I want you to liberate. I'm a warrior. Why did I do this? And on your way out, please drop this note off anywhere in the store. I can't resist. Belladonna Masterly is going to be passing that helm to a more secure location in 33 days, so you'll need to move swiftly. If you're not back in that time, your gold will be forfeit. And do I even need to add that the odd supply store will be guarded? Probably not. Good fucking luck. Right. Okay, so this just became the most worthless 128 gold piece contract I've ever taken up on my life. That sentence was atrocious. Pretend I didn't say it. That was awful. Okay, well, I guess next time on That Taffer Plays, we are going to go on this crazy goose chase and steal that helmet for 128 gold pieces. I am a Nord warrior. I am 7 feet tall and I'm wearing chainmail. This is not going to go well. Or will it? Find out next time on That Taffer Plays. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you around.